Hey everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Good afternoon, wherever you are in the world today. Thank you for joining me. Go ahead and type in chat your name, where you're joining me from, and then how did you win today? How did you win today? Uh, so much to talk about. We're going to do it in a short period of time, right? In a short period of time. Just so much, so much, so much. So, oops, sorry, y'all, spelled afternoon wrong. Good afternoon. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Got to make sure I spell it right. So, come on in. Tell me where you're joining me from and how did you win today, and wherever you are in the world, how are you doing today? How wonderful is your day going? I'm so super excited that you have taken your time out today to jump on. So we're just going to be having a very brief conversation. When you see me looking down, so you would know I'm kind of looking down at my phone. I'm checking out Facebook, right, to see if there's any conversations or anything that I am missing from anyone. Okay, so, how is your day going? Come on in, go ahead and type in chat. So I'll tell you a little bit about my day while I wait for everybody to jump on. I'm super excited because this is a phenomenal week that's coming up. So y'all know that as you come on, I'm going to be talking about the Festa della Soiree in Georgia and encouraging you and inviting you and just like saying, hey, you have to be there. You got to get in the room. So someone's on that says Facebook user. Hey, 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 hey. Again, tell me your name because sometimes when it says Facebook user, I don't know who it is. So that means that I can't really greet you except to say, hey, Facebook user. And I want to do more than saying, hey, Facebook user, right? So good to see you. And then where are you joining us? Where are you joining me from today? All right. And then I'm gonna tell you, go out and invite some friends. And it says it's me, Pastor. Ha ha ha. I still don't know who me is. So is that Chef? Chef Bridget, is it Chef Brittany, or it could be Chef Mama. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why it doesn't say your name. It used to, and now it doesn't. Ashley from New York, Yolanda joining us from Delaware. So yes, FDD 2020. So y'all know that I've jumped out and I said, listen, we're going to go on a tour. It's just two tours. One is in Georgia and one is in Delaware. The one in Georgia is coming up this week, and in Delaware it's in June. So today I want to talk about just a little bit about Georgia and what's going to be happening and the wonderful guests that I have that's being there. Thank you, Miriam from Florida. Y'all come on in and don't forget to type in there so we can celebrate you. How did you win today? What was so great, about your day today? Right? What was so great about your day today that you're saying, oh, yeah, this is how I seized my day today. So I want to make sure that you are that I'm celebrating you. So again, when you see me looking down, that means if I'm not checking out the Facebook, I'm actually looking at your comments just so I can read exactly what you're saying, right? So how did you win today? So Ashley said it's a beautiful day outside. My win is just relaxing outside. It is a beautiful here day on the East Coast. So y'all, I just got back. Juliet from Delaware. I just got back from Florida early this morning. And quite actually, the how I seized today was that, well, there's several ways that I just want to celebrate the day today. But one of the ways, when I came in, I was able to get a quick nap. Hey Pamela, hey Pam, good afternoon, good afternoon. And so this morning I caught a very early flight, so I left, got to the airport around 5:15, 5:30 this morning, right? And so our plane left exactly on time, absolutely no delays or anything like that. And but while we're on the plane, within an hour of the flight, um, a man had a heart attack. Whew. and he was sitting, right across from me. And I mean, it was just like the most scariest thing. So, as I sat there and I'm looking, of course, they called for, any health professional, any doctors. The blessing was that there were a few doctors, health professionals. I don't know what all their fields were, that was there to help. And so they got him situated at the beginning, and it looked like, if okay, but he was going to be okay. But then he began to go back down again and began to lose, his pulse was getting low and all that. So of course they had to jump back up and they had to do some more. I mean, this was like oxygen, IV, defibrillator, everything. And all of this, y'all, is at the front of the plane, right across from where I'm sitting. And and I just began to pray. I just began to pray. Meanwhile, the person sitting next to me was kind of anxious, and because she was headed home, this person was headed home because their mom just passed away. So there was a lot going on, this morning on that early morning flight. And so we had to um, make a medical emergency. So in coming straight to Delaware, we had to get to the nearest airport. And so that was in North Carolina. And so we get there and you can see all the ambulance and all the medical people that's on the airfield. And of course, I mean, that plane was moving. You could feel when it just began to speed up so it can get there. And so it was amazing. First of all, the airline, the flight attendants, they were phenomenal. And while this was so serious, they were moving, and yet they were calm. And the people on the plane, they were calm. No one was upset. You didn't hear, it was just quiet. And then how humanity came in, um, to help out. They didn't look at what color he was, what his race, what his ethnicity was, what was his culture, what was this, what was that. They just came in, and everyone was just pitching in to see, what do you need? What do you need? It was just amazing, amazing. And so I love seeing that how, in times when it's rough and it's serious, that we don't care about anything else. We come in to help, to help. And so that was what's wonderful. The other thought with that is that, wouldn't that be wonderful, in that in good times and happy times when things are going great, that we are still the same people who can come in and help, who can celebrate each other, who can say, hey, I'm here to support you. I'm here to support you. I don't care what your race is. I don't care what your background is, what your religion is, or, I don't care what your culture is, your ethnicity, or anything like that. Your economic standing. Because when everyone went to help this man on the plane, y'all, nobody knew any of that. I mean, we knew what he looked like, but nobody knows anything about him. But it did not matter. What mattered was that a human being needed help, right? And so people stepped in. It was amazing. And so wouldn't that be great if we can do that, just out of the norm? So here's the other, so that's one of the lessons. And so that's why it's like, God, I'm on this plane, I'm listening to this, it's for a reason. So y'all, I'm just looking down, just checking some things. If you have any comments about what I'm saying, go ahead. This is a dialogue. Type it in chat and let's talk about it. Because we many times have to think about it. And I want you to, again, share this live in your community, because my goal with even sharing all of this is to encourage people. Listen, we don't know how long we're here on this earth. We're here for such a time as this. And when we're here for a time, we not only need to celebrate others, but we need to celebrate ourselves, and also make sure that we are doing the things that we are called to do in this world and on this earth. And so the other piece about that is that I sat and I was praying. I was praying, just talking to God and saying, God, let this man live, let us get there, what needs to be done, let it be done. And and I heard the lady say his age, and he was in his 60s. Y'all, that's still very, very young, very, very young. And so I began to think about, where I am in life right now, and where I'm going, and what is it that I need to do based on where I am and where I'm going and where I want to be. how is it that I can begin to close that gap? You know, and I began to think about what are some of the things that I have already done on this earth to serve humanity, to serve myself, to really just really live the life that's full of peace and joy and happiness, you know. And so and so I thought, life is just so short. We don't exactly know exactly when we're going to leave. So the question is how is it then how is it that you can serve humanity and you can do those things that's necessary for you to do? How could you do those things that's necessary, that's going to give you peace, that's going to give you joy, that's going to feel as if you're fulfilling what you're called to do here on this earth while we're here? And so I just began to think about that. And of course, I began to think about the soiree that's coming up in Georgia and of course in Delaware. And I thought about, the women that will be coming in, and those who have not yet made up their mind. And I want to encourage you to make up your mind, because the one thing, and this is called set it up. We're setting you up. Why? Not just for 2022, but for 2022 and beyond. And so many times, y'all, we spend so much time serving other people, doing so many other things. It is time for us to come away. And this is what the soiree is all about. The soiree is about you, your superheroes, your super sheroes, your super women, and this is about you invested in you and say, let me get somewhere with like-minded women that can pour into me to where I can breathe. I can just catch my breath. And this is what the soiree is all about. It's all about you coming in and just getting to a place where you can just be poured into and poured into and poured into. It's coming in and saying, listen, I just need to breathe. I just need to catch my breath. I just need to take my superhero or my super shero or my superwoman cape off and sit and be just be present. Just be present. Just be able to sit and bask. And this is what this is about. And so I want to encourage you that if you have not gotten your ticket as yet, this is the day to get your ticket. Wait no longer. We are 1 week away. We begin on Saturday, where we have the phenomenal Deborah Bradley coming in to speak to us. And Deborah is going to give us power and information. She's going to talk to us about our faith and where our faith can take us and what we can do. We're going to speak, and I'll be there. I'll be speaking on Friday. And then on Friday night, I'll be speaking again, something that's going to speak to you about how do you level up? How do you faith up? How do you walk in your greatness? How do you catch your breath? How do you begin to breathe? It's your time. It's your time. And so if you're on here, or if you're going to share, which I hope that you do, don't keep this to yourself. Share it. Do you know people that need to be there in Georgia and in the surrounding areas? There's some people are saying, I'm just flying in to get there because I just need to be in an environment of like-minded women where I can sit, I can catch my breath, I can breathe, where you can celebrate me, I can celebrate me, I can celebrate you, and we could share, we could break bread together, we can laugh together, we can cry together, we can sing together, we can dance together. This is what this is about, y'all. This is what this is about. And today, this morning, when I sat in that plane and I looked as what was unfolding right before my eyes, and as tears began to just roll down, and I just began to pray, I looked at his wife's face. With her face just trembling, her eyes just open big, and she just didn't know what to do. She wasn't sure what was happening. They were asking her questions and she didn't know. And I thought, Has she taken the time to even breathe? And now going straight into this, it's going to be taken up. She was afraid getting off of the plane. What's happening next? What's going on next? How is he doing? So much uncertainty. And these are the times, many times that we live in, and we don't know when it's going to come. And so I want to encourage you. Excuse me. I want to encourage you. Wait no longer. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. Come in and catch your breath. Come in, be in the room, be in the house, be in the building of the Festa della Donna Suora in Georgia. We're in Beaufort, Georgia. That's about 45 minutes from the Atlanta airport. We're around hotels. There's hotels, that's all around. There's the Fairfield Inn, there's the Courtyard, there's the Holiday Inn. Right? So come in. People are staying in the various hotels. The link is right there. You can press the link and you will get all of the information that you need. If you don't have the information, reach out to us via email at support@fddwomen.com, where we can get you more information. And because we are so committed, or I should say, I am so committed to you getting there, to you being in the building, to you having a moment where you can take 2 days, one day, whatever time that you have, to just breathe and to be present and to celebrate you and to enjoy yourself and feel good about who you are. We're having a special that when you get your ticket, that you can bring a friend. So in other words, it's two for the price of one. Two for the price of one. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. So two can come. You and your girlfriend, right, can come for the price of one. So you don't want to miss it. Yes. Yeah. Let the celebration begin. Let the celebration begin. So come in and bring a friend. Bring a friend. I love this because no one knows the day or the time. You have to celebrate life daily. The little wins matter. The little wins matter, y'all. And as I sat there again, I'll say it again because I think it's worth, repeating. As I sat there, I thought, oh my gosh, this is why I do what I do. This is why it's important for me to have the soirees, to have the live events where women can come in. And yes, men, you're invited to come in. If you choose to come in, that's fine. Just go ahead and get your ticket, right? And bring your friend, right? Ladies, if you say, you look, I just want to bring my boyfriend. Okay, hey, that's fine. Because it's really all about you, right? But as I sat there, I said, this is why I do what I do. And I said, I said, God, I just want to be obedient to what you have called me to do. I just want to be obedient. And if I'm obedient, then I know that everything will be well. And so this is why I'm doing what I do. I am so super excited. I'm excited because we start Saturday at 10 a.m. and then we end at 2. We come back at 7 p.m. Friday night, right? And then we come back Saturday at 10 a.m., where Dr. Francine Riley will be speaking to us and uplifting us and motivating us again, pouring into us. And then we have Mary Hudgen that will be coming to talk to us about our heart health. Y'all, the man today had a heart attack. Again, this is why I do what I do. It was just a confirmation. Yes, talk about heart health. How do we take care of our hearts? And so she's going to talk about that. She's going to be giving you information. I'm so super excited about it. And then um, uh, Alycia Hutson will be talking about Hutson. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Houston. Oh, Alycia Houston will be talking to us about, where are we going? What are we doing? Right? Again, she's going to be encouraging you and giving you the tools to move and to move. And life happens. Alycia was supposed to be on, but listen, life happens. Listen, but we will all be there this weekend coming up. We will all be there. So I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Ashley says, you never know. This is your time to invest in yourself. This is your time. Many times we wait, well, I'll do it next time. I'll come next year. I'll do this. No, no, no. We're not even guaranteed. We're not even guaranteed. I was at a summit this entire week in Florida, and I was with, you know, physicians, powerful health professionals that are movers and shakers. And they spoke. What they're doing is helping us become healthy and the importance. And so, again, looking at women's health, I'm looking at it, y'all. I'm looking at how can we be better, healthier? How can we do the things that we're placed on this earth to do? We got to be healthy to do it. We got to be healthy to do it. Right? We have to put ourselves in position. We've got to position ourselves so we can be used by God to whatever it is that we are called to do. We're not all called to do the same things. We are uniquely made. Our DNA is different, but what are we called to do? And so let's come in. Let's come in. Let's get in the house. Let's get in the house where we could be with like minded women, where we can laugh and cry and dance together, where we can get poured into, and then you yourself, we can pour into others, right? We can get poured into, and we can pour into others. Let's get in the room to do that. So I'm excited about it. The link is right there, and I want you to get your tickets. So come on, y'all, type into chat. I'm about to jump off because I want to honor your day. I want to honor your time. I appreciate you so much. And I'm just glad that you take the time. Do me a favor, listen, give people the information where they can get there. If it's a vendor, they say, I want to be a vendor. We've got that information. Whatever it is, check us out on Facebook, check us out on Instagram. You will find us. I cannot wait to see you in Georgia. I cannot wait to see you in Georgia. And if you're saying, oh, I need to go to whatever it is, come to one, come to both. Just come, come, and let us pour into you. Come and take your cape off and just be. So I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. Juliet said, yes, just be present. Judy said, just to breathe, just to breathe. Judy says she's so excited. Oh, yeah, so excited. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time to celebrate. It's your time to be present. It's your time to be poured into. And it's your time to look at where you are right now, where it is that you want to be, wherever that is. And then let's fill the gap. Let's fill the gap. Let's fill the gap. Let's fill the gap. Because tomorrow isn't promised. Today is. And so let's live out today, y'all. Let's live it out, and let's live it out in power and in style, in joy and in peace. I love you guys. I love you. Thank you, Chef Cherry. Let me give you the just a point. The Chef Cherry Bliss, the event is going to be at her venue in historic Beaufort. So again, I'm so super excited. We also have a VIP. So when you get your ticket and you say, listen, I want the VIP, I want to meet with the speakers, I want to have some one-on-one time with them, then register for the VIP. Tell your friends, y'all. Tell everybody. Get there, get there. Love you. Be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful um, uh, week. And I will see you on Friday, this Friday. Take care. Thank you, Judy. Love you too. Bye bye.